I'm gonna be honest, guys. When I fought the law, nobody won. So we'll see how this one goes. Alright, guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. Uh, I know I am. I'm a little tired, but I am here, and I'm ready for another Joel pick from our alpha patron, Joel. I'm just gonna call him Joel picks from now on. We're gonna be listening to the Bobby Fuller 4. Another, like, the Dave Clark 5. The Bobby Fuller 4. Is there like a Ted Jones 3? An Andrew Johnson 2? I don't know. I should be. I don't know. We're gonna be listening to, of course, I Fought the Law. It was a song written by Sonny Curtis of the Crickets, but it was popularized by a cover by the Bobby Fuller 4. It was on their album of the same name, I Fought the Law, which was released in 1966. It charted at number 9 on the Billboard Top 100. It was a hit for them. Yeah, I've never heard of them before, but I'm excited to check this out. Is there anything else on here? Personnel. I don't know any. Randy Fuller? That sounds familiar. That's it though. I always like to look at the names of new bands and see if I recognize them, because I've been looking at this like rock tree lineage book and it's interesting, and there's a lot of people in there. But no, I've not heard of any of these guys. But thank you again, Joel. I appreciate all the support and everything you do for this channel, my friend. You always come with the bangers. Let's do it. If y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, leave a like and a comment too. It really helps the algorithm. This is probably a video that, I don't know, probably won't get that many views. But if you like and comment, it might. Just saying. Alright, I Fought the Law. Sorry, I had to hide from my camera. If you like even move your arm, if it sees it, it'll try and like focus on you. The Bobby Fuller 4. I Fought the Law. 3, 2, 1, hit it. I think I've heard that line before.
I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I left my baby to feel so bad. I guess my race is done. Well, she's the best girl I've ever had.
That was cool.
I miss my baby and I'm good fun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
That drummer is on point. What's his name again?
I left my baby
Dwayne Corico?
I guess my race is run. Well, she's the best girl I've ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
Okay, I was about to say, it's not like using a snare or anything at all. That was just like cymbals and hi-hats for most of that. That was really cool. Thank you, Joel. As always, a wonderful track. I definitely heard that line before. I haven't heard the song, but I don't know where I heard it. It's probably in TV or something, you know, like a lot of the stuff that is classic, you know, they've mined it in all kinds of TV or movies and stuff like that. But I definitely haven't heard the rest of the song, but that I really enjoyed that. His voice, I'm guessing that's Yeah, Bobby Fuller on guitar and lead vocals, which was really good, honestly. Dwayne Corico on drums. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Jim Reese on guitar and backing vocals. Randy Fuller on bass guitar and backing vocals. See, like, those names sound so familiar. I don't know why they sound so familiar, but they really do. What is Randy Fuller? No, yeah, just... Oh, so he's Randy and Bobby are brothers. Jim Reese. So yeah, no. Yeah, one of his most notable works for Dwayne Creco is his unique percussion work on the band's biggest hit, "I Fought the Law." Yeah, it was definitely very like he didn't even really use anything but the hi hats and the cymbals, but it sounded great though. It sounded so crisp. Like the production on the drums was like exquisite, and they're very high in the mix too, which I like that very much. But I'd say like the guitar was really good too. The vocals, drums, like honestly, this is a really solid track. I see why it did so well on the radio. Um, and it's probably been immortalized just for that line alone. Like it's very true. I fought the law and the law won. More than likely, 90% of the time, if you fight the law is gonna win. That's just the law of the land. But there is definitely ways to get around things, and what I've learned in my journeys of adventures, let's call them, always play the person, not the game. Because people are weak and people are stupid. No offense to you, you're probably not stupid if you're watching this, but a lot of some people are, and that's what the hackers and stuff say too. You never attack the system, attack the person. Like try to get them to pick up something like a flash drive, or people are going to pick it up and put it in their computer because they want to see what's on there no matter what. We're just curious creatures, and you have to play to that. There's a lot of stuff I picked up along the way on my journey, because when you're out on the streets, you gotta fucking find a way to survive, especially when you have a very expensive drug habit as well. You really have to find a way to survive. So I came up with all kinds of ways to do stupid shit, and it sucks that you know I mean, I did a little bit of time. There's stuff on my record a little bit, but it's not. I never really got convicted, nothing except when I was like really, really young, like when I was 18. Like 2 months after I turned 18, man. I started early, bro. Like it's I don't know. I was lost, man. Like the more I think about it, and the more that like I'm a father to my kids now every day. Obviously, it's just man, I was really lost as a kid, and I don't blame my mom at all. Like, 'cause her husband died. Like I feel her. I completely get it, and it's different as a child losing a parent, but losing a partner as well. It's like a whole different kind of loss. And she went through her pain just like I did, but I went through a much darker path because she was already grown up with hopefully no coking, coping mechanisms and stuff, and she had passions, and I didn't have any of that. I was just a kid whose dad died, and I was an only child, and then my mom, I lost her too, basically, because she went just off to, let's say, do some things, not like that, but she had to work and obviously find a job then, and it was just a shit show, man. But I'm not going to blame my environment and my, nature, nurture on my choices. It definitely helped shape who I was to make those choices, but I made those choices, every single one of them. It was a conscious effort. If anyone ever tells you any different, they're fucking lying, and it's bullshit. You know what you're doing. Just stop. But I've tried to be as honest as possible, and that's why I'm so open about everything. It's just because it's the only way that keeps me honest and clean. It's being honest and open, because if I try to hide things, and well, when you don't tell this, you don't say that, it's just like what's the word, continuing the sickness in different ways. A dry drunk is what they call it basically in AA. But I don't want to be that. Like I want to leave that in the past. I don't want to be tied to a chair my entire life and just telling my story over and over. But if I can tell a story to help somebody, I'll totally do it. But it's not fair to yourself to basically call yourself trash for your whole life, even if you hadn't touched a drink or a drug in 20 years. And it just blows my mind. It's very like beneficial to people who are new to it, but people that like me that have been in and out of it for years, I know the book left and right. And it's a great way to find yourself. It's a great way to I always say this as a joke, but there is a sliver of truth to it. I think everybody should be an addict and get clean, because it teaches you so much about the world and about yourself that not any other experience can. Because once you go through that dependent, like just depending on substances to survive, and then finding a way to claw your way out of it, it's definitely a very interesting phenomenon. And it's a complete revolution if you can actually get through it. But I got off track. Sorry about that. That was a great track. Definitely the drums and the vocals are probably my favorite part of it, and I'm definitely down to listen to more. Thank you again to our Alpha Patron Joel for sending in yet again another great request. Thank you, my friend. If y'all know Patreon right here, that is a picture of it. Hide. All right, I'm back. Sorry. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. And there's other tiers for other amounts of requests. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos and full album reactions to the Beatles, Blind Faith, Buffalo Springfield, Jethro Tull, Frank Zappa, all kinds of stuff in there. Lots of King Crimson singles, Beatles singles. There's hours and hours of shit on there. It's worth it, definitely. And you get access to our patrons-only Discord. And if you want to send a request in via PayPal or Cash App, there is a link for those in the description as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. And I'm not going to fight the law anymore. I'm done. I'm retired, bro.